We're here for the Desert Living Home Tour, so we're one of 15 sites that people can visit throughout the day. What we hope people get from the tour is inspiration. These homes on the tour are finding creative ways to use local water resources and local energy resources, and what I think of as create abundance in their space. There's so many conversations about the problems we're facing with, heating cities and the record heat we saw this year. And then we have been hearing about the Colorado River and strain that is being put on the Colorado River, because people, I think, are looking for answers right now and ways that they can get involved. And these homes on the tour are showing what it looks like to be a part of the solution of these challenges.
Today is the annual home tour that Watershed Management Group puts on. I've been on it for many years, I think about 8 years. By building basins that allows the rainwater to slow down, percolate into the ground, and nourish native plants. Planted lots of native plants, a few native trees, and then cisterns to capture water so that I could water fruit trees. I decided that, I have enough storage here. Would it be possible to actually live on rainwater? If not all year, maybe part of the year. And it looked like it was possible. Right around the corner is a compost toilet, which is a wonderful water savings thing. Flushing toilets uses an awful lot of water, and it's into the water stream that then needs to be cleaned out. So compost toilet is wonderful, and having it outside is nice.
I have my own rainwater harvesting business in town. I do design and install. I work with homeowners and groups of volunteers to do the projects themselves. And I helped install this landscape that we're going to look at here in 2020. I provide all the tools and materials and expertise, and the homeowner helps recruit friends, family, neighbors. You can read about this stuff all you want, but until you've gotten your hands dirty and seen it in 3D, it's not going to sink in or really be applicable. So we have a lot of earthworks, a lot of passive water harvesting, but we also put in a gray water system off her laundry and an active system, a rain tank, off of half of her roof.
There's also solar here on the home. Solar is very effective in reducing your bill, but also offsetting climate change. It offsets water. And the reason being that most utilities generate energy by burning something, whether it be coal or natural gas, to boil water that makes steam that drives the turbines. That's consuming a lot of water, so the solar avoids that water consumption as well. Beyond solar, there are some batteries out here in the laundry room. Those batteries do two things. I can store excess energy during the day and then put it into the house and the grid in the afternoon during peak times. I can also store energy for use when times get tough. Sometimes in monsoon season, the power's out, sometimes for a day or two. I can utilize that energy during those times too. There's an electric car in the garage. That car is charged only with solar energy from the solar system. So no fossil fuel powers that car, and there are no emissions.
Well, I've been interested in rainwater harvesting, growing my own food, gardening. So I was interested to come and see people who have actually put it into practice in their yards, and because I wanted to get some ideas for my yard.
This tour today is just a great opportunity for us to go out and see all the different things. Like she said, put it in practice. So it's cool. This house is great.
The Rain Store was designed to be a DIY resource center for people looking to do rainwater harvesting. So we want to sell everything from the rainwater tanks to the collection, how you get that water into your tanks, and then how you use that water once you've collected it. So anybody from an amateur that's just wanting to learn how to do this themselves to somebody that's already done these systems and wants to come and expand it, we want to have all the resources available to them for not only rainwater, but for gray water. And then again, like I said, once you have that water, we want to be an instrument for how you use that water in your landscape. So if you want to do vegetable gardening, if you want to grow native plants, if you want to attract pollinators, we want to kind of connect all those pieces and have all that stuff here under one roof.
We get enough rain in Tucson every year to support our city, but we don't use that rain. Most of our urban municipal water supply is coming from the Colorado. That's taking a lot of energy. That's taking water out of the Colorado, which is denuding that ecosystem. And if we were being a little bit more smart about our water use and where we use it from, we could be self-sufficient here in the Sonoran Desert, but our infrastructure isn't set up for that. And so I'm really interested in helping individuals at least create landscapes that don't need imported water, and in some cases, put in tanks and other things that help provide their indoor water use as well. The other thing we're doing is we're putting water back in the ground. Our rivers, our Rito River, our Santa Cruz River used to flow year-round. They no longer do because of groundwater pumping. As this work spreads throughout the city, we could actually start to see flow return to our rivers, which is something that inspires me and I hope to see in my lifetime. I live 2 blocks from the Santa Cruz, so it's an extra near and dear to my heart.